hope you understand this is a big day for you.
This is.
You are now inside the circle of trust. This is our super secret, undisclosed location, storage building. This is where we keep cool stuff.
And you told me you have something really special in here.
Yeah, and you haven't seen it yet.
I have not seen it yet.
All
so
right.
I'm dying to find out what this is.
You're in?
I'm ready.
Once you're in, you're in. All right, buddy, here we are. I want to show you something. So this car right here, I mean, it's just a black Lincoln town car, right? This, my friend, is the Man in Black's last car. This is Johnny Cash's last car that he ever owned, and it's right here.
Unbelievable. I don't think there's a guy that meant more in the entertainment industry to guys. I mean, American guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
seriously.
The thing is, he connected. He had a crazy way of connecting with people back then, and even post-mortem, he's still connecting
forever
with another generation. It just keeps rolling, and they're letting out unreleased songs and different things. Oh, by the way, I may or may not be a Johnny Cash nerd, Cash fan. In fact, remember on the last episode I said it was like an Easter egg? I said, hey, the clue to what we're going to talk about this week was in the scene behind me. The clue that we're going to talk about next week is in frame right now. That's all I'm going to say. I got my little Johnny Cash bobblehead.
That
was the tease.
There was the tease.
I don't know if anybody guessed it. But
if you go back to our last episode, you'll see it.
Exactly. So this car is a 2001 Lincoln town car, Cartier L. So the Cartier, of course, was the top of the line Lincoln you could get in that year. The L means it was an extended or a long version, right? This car was custom ordered for Johnny and June. The plaque on the dash says that. They ordered it from the dealer right in Nashville. I've got all the paperwork showing where they got it and all that kind of thing. But the L has got a ginormous back seat, tons of legroom, so it's kind of like a personal limo, if you will. And you can tell the car is stretched basically in this area, and that's partially why and why this has a wider chrome piece here. So the car is stretched even just that much makes a big difference on the interior, and the door opens way wider so you can get in and out. A regular sedan would stop about right here.
Right.
So there's a few interesting things. Now, that's for the car itself from Lincoln. Now the fact that it was ordered for Johnny, a lot of custom things were done. So the quarter vinyl roof, the reverse-facing rear sunroof was added. And that's just for of course, the occupants in the rear. All the chrome you see here, the lower moldings, the wheel well moldings, and then if you come around to the back, the faux kind of Continental kit is put on. That was part of the extra package that was ordered, and the car was new as well. So nothing but the best for the Man in Black, right?
So is this a one of one then? I mean, if it was specifically made for him, is there another car like this?
I would say no. I don't have any paperwork or documentation to prove it. I was just as a lifelong Johnny Cash fan, I was so thrilled to be able to even have access and have a chance at a car from a man so iconic. Not just iconic, but one that is iconic to me.
Right.
All of the standard Lincoln goodies, of course. So, I mean, the car is pure luxury. So the car's an 01. They bought it new in 2001. In May of 2003, June got sick. And I believe it was in their son's book, he mentions that they took June to the hospital in this car, and that was her last ride. It was June or July, I'd have to check the paperwork. Johnny sold the car to his good friend and neighbor at their Jamaican estate. That gentleman's name was Walter. So when Walter got the car, he took it back with him to Germany. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The reason Johnny sold it after June passed, that was her last ride. It was painful, I'm sure. He obviously was in failing health as well. A couple months later, Johnny himself passed away in September. So it's a bittersweet story, of course. But anyways, Walter then took the car over to Germany. It was in Germany from 2003 until 2019. And that is when I was able to get the car. It's only got 30,000 miles on it. Walter took great care of it. And it's just the story of this car is just phenomenal.
When you found out it was available, you're like, I got to get the car.
I told my brother, who was equally a Johnny Cash fan, as big a Johnny fan, I should say, I'm like, holy crap, I have to take a swing at this car. I can't help it. And we were pleased to get it, put it that way. And then interestingly enough, after we got the car back home, underneath there's a big long floor mat that's in the back on the floor there. And underneath that, we found a plastic sleeve that had candid just pictures of Johnny at home, looked like a birthday party or something they were having. So that was like a crazy special treat. I don't know if they were left there on purpose or not, but that was so cool.
I mean, well, yeah, because that's stuff you can't just get.
Yeah,
that's
you can't
not
get
press
that.
photos.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. And also in that folder that I found was a copy of his funeral.
It's like a playbill.
Like a program,
right.
but it looked like a playbill.
Yeah.
The who's who of who was singing, the Gatlin brothers, Chris Christopherson, all these who's who's of honorary pallbearers and the actual pallbearers and everything else. It's like, my goodness, it was absolutely something.
Did you get goosebumps when you drove?
I literally have them right now.
I know.
I can't help it. That's how big a nerd I am about it. Oh, also the other thing, there was a cassette tape left in the player.
Get out of here.
The cassette tape is a recording of Johnny and Willie Nelson doing like an unplugged. This is an audio recording of Johnny and Willie did a little intimate setting, and they played some of their old songs together, and they're talking and teasing each other back and forth. That cassette was in there. I was like, oh my gosh. I listen to that every time we drive it.
There was the plaque right there.
Yeah,
it's
and the
right
plaque right on the
dash.
Yep, they had a little plaque made that said specifically built for Johnny and June. I could talk about this car all day because admittedly I'm a big nerd, but it's so fun.
The fact that he sat there,
Yeah.
drove the car, right?
Yeah.
June was in the car. When we talk about that, when I tell guys when I'm in the showroom over at Unique and I'm in there by myself in the evenings, there's cars you just walk by, you can feel it.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we came in here and I realized and I saw the sign up front, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
It's an '01 Lincoln. It's not as sexy as if it was a '65 Cadillac or something like that. I get it, but the provenance is there and the history is there. The documentation is there. Just to have a copy of the title with his and June's name on it with their address, it's awesome. It's fun. But since you're here,
well,
clearly,
how do we segue out of this?
I'm going to segue out of it right now for you. Watch this. Clearly, the man in black drove this car.
Yes. Yeah.
This is from, sadly, over 20 years ago already. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull something outside now, and I'm going to show you what perhaps a modern-day man in black might drive. You ready for this?
That would have to be one hell of a vehicle.
It might be.
I can't. Yeah, I'm dying to see this.
All right, let's do it.
Real cars, real guys, and real talk. Live from the gearbox at Unique Classic Cars. Welcome to Motorhood.
Here you go, buddy.
Damn, that is a big ass truck.
Now, don't you think, could a modern-day man in black roll in this?
Yeah, for sure. Not even a question. There's a competition, especially, I think it's all over the country, but specifically here in the Midwest. Who's got the biggest truck?
Who's got the biggest what?
Truck.
Oh, truck. Yeah.
And to me, this is the biggest truck. You win. You just win.
Yeah, that's competition over.
What is this?
So this is a 2015 Ford F650 Super Truck. So it's a 650 Ford chassis, 6.7 liter diesel engine, clearly highly customized. So you've got 6 full doors here, by the way, of cruising comfort. Let me open these up so the camera can get a look at what we got cooking in here, man. This thing is an absolute monster. And it's only got 23,000 miles on a 2015, right? So not only is it beautiful and gorgeous, it's super low miles. This truck came to us from the East Coast. The folks that had it knew that we've sold a few of these. They actually shipped the truck from, I want to say Massachusetts, if I remember correctly. Shipped it here to Unique to have us market and represent the car for them.
What were they using the truck for? Do you know?
I don't even know 100% sure what they were using it for. Clearly they didn't use it a lot.
No, it looks new.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's been used much.
Right.
It doesn't. It literally smells like it hasn't been used much. The thing is just fantastic. So first you talk about the brute strength. A lot of folks comment, they're like, those are semi-tires.
Yeah.
And they are. Stainless fuel tanks. It is, and if you look at the hardware, we'll get to some of it in a minute, it's like there's so much, I don't even know where to start. So the 6.7 diesel, obviously full air brake system. mechanically, that's just a start. There's a winch on the rear, so if you decide to take this thing off-road, you can either rescue somebody else or rescue yourself if you get it stuck, I suppose.
Just crazy.
Yeah, and obviously with the full 6 doors, I mean, I guess I didn't even count. How many people you got? 3, 6, 7, 8? Now, George, can you even, if you wanted to, could you even jump up on that bumper? I don't know if I could.
Well, they give you the extra step here.
Yeah, here's the winch I was talking about, but check this out. So the back end of this is like a Ford Excursion. Opens up with the lift gate and then the split doors. So not only can you put 8 people up front, if you wanted to sleep in it, you could put a full or queen mattress in here?
You could almost get a queen. I'm not kidding. You could get a queen mattress in there.
Yeah, or
close,
or
damn close.
A full sheet of plywood or whatever. It's like, my gosh. And then since we got this as a great view, 2 huge flip down screens on the entertainment you see up on the roof up there. Custom sound system built in.
Subwoofer?
Yeah, it is.
This was built, even though it looks like like a Mad Max vehicle, this was built for fun.
But like I said, dual tanks, so the fuel range on it is excellent. We had one not that long ago, a 2021, a similar setup like this, and that truck was around 250,000, and it was more than that new, of course. This one's less than that, so that's good. I understand this truck doesn't fit everybody's budget, but hey, just because you're looking at it doesn't mean you got to buy it. It's just too freaking cool to not show everybody.
So when you purchase, if you're going to buy something like this that's not already assembled, do you just go to the dealer and be like, this is what I want?
There's 1 or 2 places that build these, not exactly the same, but they build these super trucks like this. The frame and the suspension and the air and all of that stuff is all custom built for the person that's ordering the truck. The other thing I forgot to point out is there's cameras everywhere on this truck.
No
on
kidding.
The side, on the front, on the rear. Obviously, seeing around the hips back there might be a little tricky.
Right.
So
if you own this, what would you do with it? Because I know right away what I would do with it. I would pull in to like the largest music festival that the country has to offer and just drive in with this bad boy.
Yeah.
And it's going to be way better than any RV. You've got the entertainment system. You can sleep in there.
Yep.
You can let it idle, right? It's a diesel.
It's a diesel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Point.
That is huge.
So where is the next big music festival? Maybe we ought to check that out.
This would be the ride. You pull in with this, there's nobody there that's going to have a cooler truck than you.
Yeah,
this
exactly. Contact. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, for a big diesel, it makes some noise, but it's not obnoxious by any means.
No. It's incredible.
Yeah, so now if you look at the helm, so Allison transmission, if I have the cameraman take a look at this, it's got, if you look, the shifting is push button shifter on the floor right here, and you see that screen over there is where all the cameras are. Command center for the sound system is up in the dash. I mean, this truck goes on and on and on.
The camera setup looks like a security system.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
I mean, you gotta love it, man.
That is a truck fit for the man in black.
I agree.
Not even a question.
This is your first trip to the super secluded, super secret storage facility. Tell the camera how your first trip has been.
I want to come back here on a regular basis and see what you're hiding. Right?
Yeah!
How do you hide Johnny Cash's car and not tell me about it? Seriously?
Well, you were on a need-to-know basis.
Unbelievable.
Now you're in the circle of trust.
And then this truck, sitting right alongside of it in there, that is a super truck.
So why you've been holding out, man, with all the cool stuff? How many people know about that place?
The ones that are still alive.
Does your wife even know about that spot?
It's funny you bring that up, actually. She was in there for the first time this last weekend.
Really?
And she goes, so this is where the rest of your cars are.
Yes. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, you could hide all kinds of things in here.
Yeah. So that's really funny you bring that up. So yeah, she was there Sunday for the first time, and she's like, I didn't know that this spot had this much stuff, and it was.
Did she know that Johnny Cash's car was in there?
She does know that was there.
Oh my God!
In this storage area, but that was the first time she'd been there. So.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
In the truck.
Oh. Standing next to that, did that make you feel like man or mouse?
That's a good question.
I know.
That is a good question.
Did it make you feel Like, did it boost the testosterone, or did it make you feel less than just standing there looking at it?
I didn't even drive the thing. Could the average guy just get in that thing and go?
I mean, with a little bit of, you got to know how to do the air brakes,
Yeah.
and the transmission has got a special pad. I mean, you could figure it out if
Right.
you're, but it's, you just don't get in, turn the key, slam it, and drive.
To
You
me-
got to know a couple things.
To me, that thing's way better than like an RV or anything like that if you're going to go anywhere.
Right.
Because you can literally go anywhere.
This
I'm
is
not
true.
kidding.
This
I'm
is
not
true,
kidding.
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And by the way, Dylan and I were talking, our producer, and that's a cool spot to kind of shoot because we can get away from all the noise and
Yeah.
everything else and just pull vehicles in there. But you've been holding out and
Yeah.
not telling anybody about it.
Listen, man, don't get used to it.
Oh, my God, because there was some really nice caddies in there as well.
Quiet time.
We have to. We have to get over there. We're going to have to get over there and have a look at them sometime this weekend.
Yeah.
You excited for football this weekend?
I am a little bit. Of course, then we do a little fantasy team with my daughter and some of the guys here and everything else. So
Jordan is in on that?
Oh, always, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no
She's the force behind it. But so you get a little smack talking in and get you interested in other games other than your homer teams. So. But you know what I found myself interested doing? Our draft was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And I caught myself, well into the 4th, 5th, 6th round, and I was seeing Patrick Mahomes is still on the board, Travis Kelce was still on the board. I caught myself thinking, is that a sign of the times? When would you ever, if there's a list of people on the board, when you had to stop and think about whether or not you wanted Patrick Mahomes on your team? Or I did end up with Travis Kelce, but only because he was the best one on the board, best tight end on the board in like the 9th or 10th round or something for points,
That's insane to me.
So it's just kind of like, I'm like, fine, I'll take Kelce. And think about it, 3-4
Right.
years ago, you're like, give me that guy.
Right, exactly.
So,
Those would have been top
So it'd be interesting
picks.
to see if the reality matches up with that.
Speaking of boards, we have to fill everybody in on this. We all have PlayStation 5 and Gran Turismo 7 now.
Yes.
Okay,
we do.
so
Thanks a lot, Dylan.
Dylan is way ahead of us as far as getting into the game, but I did some work last night. You've done some work, and we'll be able to race online.
Yes.
Here, that's the goal, and we're going to share some of that at some point.
Sure.
With shorts and stuff on the channel because it's fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're around these cars that you see behind us all day, and you realize you can just grab one of them and get an actual simulated ride.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Highly accurate.
It is.
Also.
It's fun stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll have a competitive game going there because I don't play fantasy football because to me that's just guys walking around the shop trying to take my money to add to the pot because I
Sure.
never win.
Speaking of which, it's not too late. I think you could still get in.
No, well, I think I'll pass.
Speaking of taking your money.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So fun cars this week, and it's cool to see. I mentioned this to you. I don't know if there's a guy that has a better grip, even though he's passed, than
Yes.
Johnny Cash when it comes to this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is America. This
Yep.
is as red, white, and blue as you get right here.
Exactly.
And Johnny was a car fan, man.
Yeah,
And
he was. Yeah, one piece at a time. One obscure one obscure song. I'll challenge everybody, including you. I want you to listen to. Is he's got a song that not a lot of people know. It's called "I'm Gonna Drive That Woman Out of My Mind." Google that song, and you'll appreciate it on several levels, including how he talked to the Cadillac salesman because he had this plan. I want to spoiler alert. Go listen to that song. The first time I heard it, it made me giggle. It's like kind of funny, kind of dark at the same time.
No kidding.
But check it out. Yeah,
I will have to. Do you think Johnny's answer whenever he questioned anything was, when in
Gas it.
doubt, just give it, gas it, baby, gas?